You turn the volume up, and you still can't catch what the person across from you is saying. Everything's louder now. The clatter, the chairs, the guy laughing 2 tables over. But the one voice you wanted is still lost in it. That's the problem with most cheap hearing aids on Amazon. They make everything louder. But louder was never the problem. Clearer is. And those are 2 very different things. Today we're looking at the TechMe Face Pro, a hearing aid built to fix the clarity problem, not just the volume one. Let's see if it works and who it's actually for. Why it matters. When a device just makes everything louder, a busy restaurant becomes painful. So you turn it down or take it out, and you're back to nodding along to conversations you can't follow. Audiologists say that's the #1 reason people quit hearing aids. Not that they're too quiet, that they make the wrong things loud. There's a second problem too, how it looks. Many people wait years to get help because they don't want a bulky, beige, medical-looking thing in their ear. So a good device has to do 2 jobs. Pull the voice out of the noise and not make you look like a patient. The FDA-registered trap. First, let me clear up something you'll see on almost every hearing aid listing, because this is exactly what this channel is here to catch. FDA registered. It sounds like the FDA approved it. It didn't. FDA registered just means the company filed the paperwork to sell it legally. The FDA didn't test it, approve it, or promise it works. Every OTC hearing aid has to be registered. It's the floor, not a gold star. In fact, the Hearing Industries Association warns that companies showing official-looking FDA registration certificates are breaking the law because the FDA doesn't even issue those. So does the Face Pro do more than clear that low bar? On paper, yes. It's a proper OTC hearing aid for mild to moderate loss, with the features that matter for our clarity problem. 16-channel sound processing. Splits sound into 16 bands so it can lift voices and hold back noise instead of blasting everything. Up to 45 decibel gain, enough power for mild to moderate loss. Speech boost mode, sharpens voices in noisy places. Feedback cancellation. Kills the embarrassing whistle before it starts. Right tech aimed at the right problem, but specs don't prove anything. Real use does. Real-world testing. So here's what happened when someone actually tested these outside a quiet room. An independent reviewer, Andy at Mr. Yoo-Hoo, took the Face Pro to a windy beach, a busy coffee shop, phone calls, and TV. 3 things stood out. In a crowded coffee shop, Speech Boost genuinely pulled the speaker's voice up out of the noise. Clarity over loudness, actually working. Outdoors, the wind mode held up against beach wind and surf well enough to talk through it, and there was no whistle in testing. He scored them 8.5 out of 10. The rest of the package backs it up. Behind the ear design that looks like sport earbuds, not a medical device. Fit held through walking and light jogging. Bluetooth 5.3, calls, music, and TV streams straight to your ears. So phone calls are clear and hands-free. 5-minute setup, a quick in-app hearing test tunes it to you. After that, no phone needed. 1-button control, runs phone-free off a single button, which matters a lot if you're buying for an older parent. Rechargeable with a charging case. Dock it at night, no tiny batteries to swap. A fast charge gives you a few hours. Where it falls short. Now the honest part, where the marketing oversells. Water resistance, some listings hint you can wear these anywhere. Testing puts them at IP22. Light splashes only. No rain, no sweaty workouts. Battery, the box says up to 20, even 25 hours. Real measured use was 16 to 18 hours and 10 to 12 with heavy streaming. Still a full day, just not the headline number. Who it's for? This is for mild to moderate loss only. If you struggle even in a quiet room, if your loss came on suddenly or there's pain or drainage, this isn't the answer, and no OTC device is. That's a doctor visit, not an Amazon order. The verdict. So who's the Face Pro for? Get it if you have mild to moderate loss. You mainly struggle to hear clearly in conversation and moderate noise. You want Bluetooth calls straight to your ears, and you want something that doesn't look like a hearing aid. For that person, it's a strong, well-reviewed pick that fixes the real problem instead of just cranking the volume. Skip it if you need it for rain or sweat, or if your loss is more than moderate. And never buy a hearing aid just because the listing shouts FDA registered. Now you know what that word really means. The gap between what a Gadget promises on the box and what it does in your ear, in a real cafe, on a real windy street, is what I dig into before you spend $1. The short checklist I run before buying anything like this is the free buyer's cheat sheet linked below. If this helped, share it with someone who's been putting off getting their hearing checked. See you in the next one.